about being part of the Timex Multisport team, which is an elite group to be a part of, some 50 athletes in the world? How did you become part of the team?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's definitely the best team to be on as an amateur. You're treated like a pro. I applied, this is my second year. I applied fall, so 2008. And so I was on it 2009 and 2010, and it's just amazing. Every race you go to, there's other athletes there in the Timex gear. We get so much swag from all our sponsors, bikes, wheels, wetsuits, everything you could ask for, nutrition, and then the support. Coming to this race with 15 teammates is pretty unreal. It's the most we've ever had. So at the big races, and everybody watches you and cheers for you as Timex, even if they don't know you. And then this year we added Ford as a sponsor for our team, so I've gotten the opportunity to drive around the Ford Flex. I've got it at my house actually right now in Chicago, but to a lot of races, which is neat because you just look like a pro.
Now, it's nice to be a member of the team and get all the fun stuff, but there's a responsibility on your part. It's not just about results, it's about being an ambassador. So what do you do as a member of the Timex team?
Absolutely, yeah. You're racing in your kit, you're training in your kit. You really want to be an ambassador to the sport and to the brand. You don't want to, cut people off or anything like that. But yeah, I work some events in Chicago. I'm actually, the Sunday I get back, I'm working a Fleet Feet event to promote the new global trainer. And just at races, people ask me, if you're driving up in the Ford Flex, they're like, hey, what's the deal with this new watch or this new brand or anything like that? And, just promote it and be a happy camper at a triathlon, which isn't too difficult. Look at the background here.
You've got a pretty talented sibling, and your brother who's also a very good triathlete. Tell me about your relationship with him and how that works.
It's awesome. We've always been very close. He was a swimmer as well. Also watched my dad do triathlons. I started doing them before he did, about a year, and he's 3.5 years older than me, but he started watching me and saw my success and decided to get into them, and now we go to a lot of the same races together, and we've actually won overall amateur a couple times this season together, which is pretty awesome. Yeah.
Now, you're an amateur. Do you have goals of becoming a pro?
This is actually my last amateur race, so yeah. We'll be submitting the information to get my pro card in a couple weeks. So that's a little intimidating, but I think it'll be the best move for me. Get some good competition and get in with those pro waves and try to stick with them in the swim, hold on the bike, and see what happens on the run.
And I didn't ask you how you qualify for Kona.
Madison last year, so over a year ago, September 2009, I placed second in my age group. There were 2 spots. So that's where I qualified. Haven't done an Ironman since, so a lot of training leading up to this race.
So what's your experience been here on the in the water, on the bike course, running around, getting used to the conditions?
Well, I just got here yesterday afternoon, so I haven't gotten my bike yet. I use Tri-Bike Transport. I picked my bike up at 1 today, hopefully in one piece with my wheel bag and everything. But went for a brief run, 30-minute run yesterday. It's actually been cooler than normal here, but it was pretty hot. Like about 5 minutes into my run, I'm like, whew. But I'm decent in the heat compared to most, so I think I'll be okay. But the swim is just awesome. It's like you're wearing a wetsuit swimming on top of the water and just looking down. Oh, it's amazing.
Now, no doubtly, you've watched Ironman on television over the years. Have you visualized yourself coming down Elite Drive and what that may be like?
Absolutely, but I'm trying to visualize more of the race than just the end. So it takes a lot to get to that point, but absolutely, of course, watching Ironman for years now on TV has led up to this, and I think it's just going to be an awesome experience.
Kind of surreal being here, huh?
Absolutely.